Welcome back to the channel and welcome to some racing with the subscribers. They are people that subscribe. Sadly, they sadly subscribe, and that's why we're here, and we're going to be racing them. So I hope you've got your Assetto ready, and I hope you're good to go. Who will be first in? That's the real question. I always question everything, X-Files style. So we're going to see who's the first in here. Could be anybody. It could be nobody. It could be the end of the world. You never know. You just never know. Server will be up in a second. We're just getting the session going here. We're going to start with the F3 car, and we'll have a bit of a British, a bit of a Britoffus. Britoffee pudding. We've got a fixed setup as well, so that should be good. Right, server's up. I'm going to create an invite link as well, because I'm cool like that. I'm really cool. Let's paste that in the chat for everyone. Hello, Tony Law. How's it going? How do you feel being the first? How do you feel being the first? The very first. Oh, no. We're... Oh, no, we're working. Coffee top, get out. Pong racing. Here we go. So this is working here. Yes, it is. Antoine Jacket Potato, how's it going, man? How's the potato? I like how loud that beep is. That's how it works, Chad Ed. Now you just have to get on the server. I'm still running the old driver, yeah. I need to change the refresh rate of my monitor back to 119 point whatever it is. Race essentials, Mr. Pong. I'm getting practice in before any of the subs get in the server. This is how I stay on top. I don't really need to practice. I'm at such a high level compared to our viewers. You know. Sure what a good time at Silverstone is. We're obviously going to be doing it straight away.
Well, everybody.
Thank you. 07 Buck, how's it going, man? Shedhead's in the server. Woo! Good luck, have fun. Good luck, wreck everyone. That's what I heard. We're in the server, yeah. I'm not just driving around on my own. Hello, George Rogers. How's it going? Welcome back. Mad Boss, the server's Game of Muscle Live. Oh dear. Get in there. Look at this. Shedhead, can't you just make your pedal less sensitive? Whoa! Too much power. Oh, look at the cameraman. That's an old camera. That's a 90s jobby. I don't know. It seems to just be doing it. I need to change some graphics settings. Server's still up. I'm gonna have to just quit out a second though. I'll give an invite, another invite link. Here's the server. What's happening? We're hosting servers. If you're locking up, it's because you're pushing the brake too hard. So you could cap the top end of it. I'm not sure how you could do that in AC. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works with AC. I'll have a look at the controls. You could just make it less sensitive though. I wouldn't use gamma. I would. Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, you should always be driving at least 3 flat spots, I say. Three flat spots, 4 flat spots, and you win an ice cream. Let's get a look at my settings here. George Rogers, good. How are you? I'm all right. I'm pretty tired actually. I think I triggered my fatigue a bit, but I'm all right. We're going through it. Doesn't matter. Just watch the X-Stig video. Trying iRacing. Did it go really well? Oh dear. You just need to learn how to drive, that's all. Here we go. Yeah, we had the wrong. It's weird, these screens I have 120 Hz, but they're actually 119.880 Hz. So when you set them to 120, it then doesn't work as well, weirdly. They can do 120, but they definitely prefer to be running at 119.880. But is 120 actually 120? Right. Are 120 hertz screens actually running at 120 hertz? This is the thing, when you look into the drivers of these things, often they're running at like some like subtle in between. Right, so in terms of the controllers, if you wanted to make, let's see, if you want to make your controls less, so for braking, I mean, all you can really do, the gamma still keeps it linear, I think. So yeah, I mean, you could do that to make it less sensitive, but I mean, I'll make my pedals more sensitive. I like very sensitive brakes. Yeah, you kind of, what you want is a hard cut, like that's normally how the brake pressure thing works in a sim. Is it reduces, it adds a maximum amount that you can physically push the brake as far as the sim's concerned. Uhtred, you have to plug more power into it. More power. Right, get on the Game of Muscle server. Here's an invite link.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, there you go, it's worked. There's a link to the server. Yeah. Probably 120.01. I think they go up and down, over and below the frame rate. I think that's just how it works. Because if you think about it, it's unlikely that a screen is going to run. Well, I mean, it's actually impossible for it to run absolutely perfect, like 100% perfect. I mean, you're going to get to a point where there's a decimal place where it's not running. Although I guess if it was tied into the power, and that's how all the electricity was going through it. So in a mechanical sense, even then you could, I mean, there's the reason why you have atomic clocks, isn't it? You need something else for timing. But power hertz is pretty consistent, I think. It's not how modern TVs work, but I think a lot of older stuff used to work like that. It used to get its timing from the power supply. Like famously, Sonic the Hedgehog ran a bit slow. Yeah, you can use my LG affiliate links. I mean, there's only like 4 panel manufacturers, isn't there? I do think LG make the best TVs. I always have. Their choices have always been the right choices, I think. I think Sony do really good high-end stuff, but Sony messed things up round about 2000. Sony used to be amazing. They used to only do premium stuff. Do you remember those Sony shops you'd have? And then they all went out of business. Tony Law, hello Spitfire. Spitfire, you'd love living near where I live. There's a Spitfire that keeps flying over my house constantly. And sometimes it does a barrel roll every weekend. I don't know what they do. It must be like one of those rent Spitfire flight things. Yeah. Tony Law, you follow my video VR settings. How do I find switching between? I tend to mostly just use monitors. For VR, I tend to play 11 table tennis, Pavlov onwards, and I'd play VR stuff on the VR headset. I don't think so, Spitfire. I do occasionally see like triangles and discs flying past though. Do you remember when they things up, and they had a stealth drone plane, and they like accidentally didn't cover it, and it was on the end of the runway. This was like 15 years ago, and it was like obviously technology that was meant to be secret, and someone had absolutely dicked it up, and people got pictures of it. So stupid. Whoops. We've just accidentally exposed a massive military secret. Conspiracy muscle. It's not a conspiracy. They so the UK is obviously a refueling point for certain things that America is developing, and the UK has quite a strong tie-in with a lot of like drones and a whole bunch of stuff. The UK tends to hide government stuff in plain sight, whereas in America they tend to try and hide it behind bureaucracy and in the countryside or under the water. But UK just puts it in like a little town and goes, it's nothing. It's nothing, guys. Well, the more of a thing you make about it, the easier it is for people to find it. Yeah, essentially, yeah. We're a US aircraft carrier, pretty much. There we go. Get in the server, guys, if you want to join us. Potatoes in here. Potato! Cheddar. The link to the car's in the description on YouTube, and we're just in bog standard Silverstone. I wanted to try out motion blur actually. See how that looks. We haven't driven Silverstone for ages. Hello Icarus. I'm alright. So I'm a bit tired, but I'm okay. I triggered my fatigue a bit, but not too bad. Just the usual brain fog. I was just like, We are driving. Pick the wife up from work. I did do a bit, yeah. It didn't go very well. Yeah, I played with Thomas for about half an hour, and then we kept getting killed. And then we're like, let's play some PUBG, and then PUBG's taking like 40 minutes to update, so I was like, forget it. But yeah, Hell Let Loose is a weird one because it massively depends on the map, how good it is, how good it's going to be, the game. And then also, like, sometimes you have really good games where it's kind of both teams are equal, and then sometimes you have games where there's just people all over the place and you're just dying randomly, and it's really frustrating. It does seem to be running a bit better than it used to though. It still stutters quite a lot, but Oh, I'm not interested in leveling classes. I just like hiding in hedges. The squad leader now, their gun's like well powerful. Like you can sniper people with it. The Thompson submachine gun actually works really well. Still, it takes like 3 bullets to kill someone, but get a headshot with it. I'd quite like Hell Let Loose to just have smaller maps, to be honest. I know they've got a little game mode, but nobody plays it. Yeah, you used to spray all over the place. Now, like, you can shoot someone that's 300 meters away. I haven't tried the new. The thing is, RSS content is really good, but the problem is, you buy it, no one else is there to race against you. And if, like, I could buy it and then I could live stream and go, guys, buy the car, really good fun, and then people buy it, but it's like, well, how often are we going to race it? Because most people won't buy it to race it. So it ends up, I feel a bit bad for people that buy it. I don't want to. If I stream it, people will buy it, but then it's like, well, I'm just making them buy something that they can't really use. So that's the problem with paid mods. Yeah, but the problem is no one plays the paid stuff on it on LFM, so it's pointless. Be all right if you did. If you do a league or something, it would work out. I've come up with an app idea, guys. Actually, so you can't really do like proper ranking in AC. But I've come up with an idea for an app that tracks your wins and losses against people that you're playing against in the sessions that you play against them. So it's all local. It's not really like a ranking. Basically, I've written a loose design document for this. But I think it'd be pretty cool. So basically, the way it works is every person. Hang on, it's hard for me to explain. Let me get the explanation up here. I don't know if we've got any people watching that can program. I'll have to read the document. Right. So this is an explanation of the app. I haven't done any mock-ups of it yet, but the Assetto Corsa Rivals app provides a detailed view of the race history against other drivers within the game session. It displays the number of wins and losses against each opponent based on the race outcomes stored locally on the user's PC. The app filters and organises this data to highlight the most frequent and significant rivals. That's the overview of the app. What's classed as a win is if you finish a race in front of someone. What's classed as a loss is if they finish in front of you. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to win the race. Every single race, if someone finishes in front of you, they've won. If you finish behind them, you've lost, right? So basically, you'd have like a list of drivers' names in the app on the side of all the drivers that are currently in the session, and then it will just say that they've won, that the number of wins they've got against you, the number of losses against you, and then the number of races that you've done with them. And then you'll have a kill-death ratio based off how many wins they've got versus the number of races. So for every driver, they'll all be listed by their kill death ratio against you, or your kill death ratio against them, if that makes sense. So then you'll know which drivers have that you typically beat or typically beat you, and then you'll also know when you join into a session, the closer that the higher the KD number is, you add them all up and then you divide them against each other, and then you'll have a score for how well you are with everyone that's in the session. If they've not done a race against you yet, you don't have the data on them, so they're not included in the list yet until you've done once you have to do a race with someone for them to either have beaten you or lost against you, and then it stores it in a text file on your computer. But until you have the data, it just says 0 or something, They're just, But the idea is, you tend to race the same people, so it just use their username as a, it's just all it is tracking your results against people that you race against and keeping a ledger of that, and then organising those results by the wins to losses ratio. If that makes sense. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then, so if you've got someone that's if it's 1-to-1, if it's 1.0 kill death ratio, it means that they've beaten you as much as you've beaten them, which means that they're going to be a rival. So you then highlight those people. I think it's like the closest thing that you could have to a ranking app that's local. And then you'll be able to, see if you're catching up with someone that normally beats you. Do you see what I mean? I think it could actually work reasonably well. Like, it's more fun than it is a serious ranking thing. Well, no, because I'll be getting beaten by more people. I'm not quite sure if you join in Assetto Corsa, if you join the server, I don't know if the client can see the results to then save those results. I'm not quite sure how that works. No, it's just per opponent. That's it. It's just has that person finished in front of you? They've got 1 point. They've won. Have you finished in front of them? You've got 1 point. That's it. Well, they can quit if they want to. It doesn't matter. It's for fun. It's not serious. It's more like think of it more like a poker tracker. Like, yeah, you could just change your name or you could cheat it, but the point of it is not for you to be like, haha, I've tricked the system and I've not lost. The point is going, oh, I can see that these people that I've raced against are the ones that tend to beat me, or I'm doing better. So it's not like you're not ranked based on this. It's not a ranking system. It's more like I mean, you could use it as a ranking system, but it's more a personal metric system, if that makes sense. It's a pretty simple app. It's the same as it's very similar to the idea of like a poker tracker. So if you play poker, every hand you play against other people, you can see how you can track how they play their hands, and then you can see if you've won or lost hands against those people. So that's all entirely based on, it's all saved on your client, and it's all just based on the history of games that you've had against those people. So it's just that sort of a thing. But it should be an app that I don't know if we've got any programmers that could program it, but I think a programmer, I've done the design document mostly. I think a programmer could do it in an hour or two. It's not complicated. It's literally just a case of get the data, apply some very basic math to it and arrange it, and then also just the sort of basic app layout stuff. No, I know the servers do, but this has to be done on the client side. So this is the thing. I know servers can do all that stuff. But what I want is for you to just be able to stick the app on your computer, and if you join any session, you get the data, because it can't grab it from the server files. Because yeah, using the server with a dedicated server, you can grab all the data from everything. But then that's only good for the server. Then the server would be keeping a record of everything rather than the player. And also that only works with dedicated servers. Arturo drop, yeah. So as you say, you do have the data that's going into the telemetry file. That's stuff like SimHub displays. So as long as that can see the end of it, it should be possible. I just need to find a programmer that's willing to do it. But I think it's a nice. I think it's it'd be a fun app to have on the screen if you're racing online against the same people. Just the idea of being able to track. I've won against that person 5 times. They've won against me 2 times. We've done 30 races. Do you know what I mean? That'd be quite a cool little. Even if it's just storing that in a text file, it's just nice to be like, oh look, it's the same guy that I've done all these races against. It seems like a really obvious. It seems to me like, actually, why is that not a thing in stuff like iRacing and what have you? As a rival, like, you'd be like, oh, I've raced against this guy loads, and we tend to position like you'll divide. So rather than it just being our rating as well, you're like, oh, here's people that I'm competing with. Well, you just joined. I've come up with an idea for an app for Assetto Corsa that just tracks your wins and losses against other people. Win is if they finish in front of you. A loss is if they finish behind you. And then it gives you a ratio or a ratio of the wins and losses as a single number. And so you can see who tends to finish above you or below you, who's winning, who's losing, or who you're very similar results-wise with. And every time you do a race, you can just see that for those drivers that are in the race. I think it'd be a fun app to have. New people, until you race them, it doesn't have any data. So when there's a new person, it doesn't show anything. It'll just say 0. And then when you actually race them again, they'll obviously have a result, and then it'll display it. So you just filter out people that you've got no data on. Yeah, you could use a Steam ID, but it doesn't matter. It's not a hardcore serious system. Like, you could just use a name. If they want to change their name, they can do it. It is fine. It would be tracking everybody that you race against. It's the same as a poker tracker. When you play on a poker table, it records all the hands you've won and lost against other people. It's just that, but for sim racing, just a very simple tracker of if you finished in front of someone or if they finished in front of you, that's classed as a win or a loss. Can you Smurf cats? It's just a very simple app, and I think it's a very simple way of just having an interesting display of who's generally beating you or who isn't, and then for you to see that, and or who you've done a lot of races against. You can even click a button and it goes organised by number of races or organised by wins and losses. Just, just fun. Just fun. Fancy that. And then if we were doing racing with subscribers, Nabond. Yeah, no, I think the data gets pushed out of the sim, because obviously stuff like SimHub and things use it. Here we go, guys. Let's go racing. Oops, forgot to. Why's my Steam Deck not working? Oh well. Yeah, it's just stats. Real-time stats, basically. Here we go. To get a shout out. Well, this is all messed up for some reason. Store-bought on the LG TV subject, you raced on an LG CX48 and use a C342 for everything else. Yeah, LG TVs are great. Yeah, they're really good. LG makes really good decisions in what they prioritize with the panels. Yeah, Antoine. Well, it wouldn't be me programming it. I'd get a program. I've written a design document that explains the logic of this app. So we can maybe have to make a video asking a programmer to make it. But a good programmer will be able to make it in a few hours. It's really not a complicated app. I asked ChatGTP to program it in Python, and it tried, but I don't know if it'd work. It looked like it would mostly work, but ChatGTP doesn't know how the data links, so it would require you to insert the data. What's the name of the? I can't remember what I called it. Like 8 Rivals app, I think. Ooh. It's just, you don't need to mine your previous results. It's just a case of the results that you've had when you've been in sessions with people. It's just tracking if you've finished in front of another driver or they've finished in front of you. That's it. Yeah, I always say ChatGTP because it sounds better. Oh, get in there, Bond. Get in there. Johnny's in first. That's what I'm saying, Douglas. Yeah, if you effectively have a KD ratio of 1, i.e. they've won and you've lost, you highlight their name on the app in green or something, or as some kind of graphic that shows them as a rival. That's why it's called Rivals. There you go. You're getting it. You see, simples. As I say, you can get the win-loss ratio, call it kill-death ratio. You can in any session that you're in, you add up all the ratios together and then divide by the number of ratios, and that'll give you a number. That should give you a number between I don't know, give you something between 0 and 1. Well, it doesn't really matter. You just normalise it so that you end up with a normalised number within 0 to 100, so that you basically, in any race that you're doing, assuming that you've raced some of the people before, you will have some kind of number that's like a metric for you to be like, oh, I'm in the, you know, if you're closer to 100, you generally get better results than the people based off the data. If you're lower, you generally do worse. So you could then be like, oh, you know, on average, you want that number to be as close to 100 as possible. So it gives you something to shoot for, even if it's only limited to people's names that you've raced before. it just gives you something to aim for. It gives you a little bit of motivation to want to finish a race, and you know, it's more just casual fun. You can't join the race until it's unless it's quali. We'll do another race here after this one. So we'll be able to join after this. It's a 10-lap race. We just need to find a programmer because I can't program. They could do it in an hour. I've got a Steam Deck. The only sim that's good on it is Automobilista 2. So I'll probably do a video about it at some point. Johnny's still in first here. Mardor second, Icarus third. Whoa! In the wall he goes. There's Mardor. He's gone. This car's good on flowing tracks. Yeah, but this isn't for iRacing, Douglas. I mean, you could make an app like it. It could be an app for anything, for sure. But iRacing is not a real driving game, so iRacing is for people that haven't worked out that it has completely broken physics. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. Whoa! Hello. Try catching that in iRacing. Oh, there goes another one. Icarus has flown too close to the sun. Weird that your hand can hide the car in front of you. Oh, we're up to third. This is embarrassing for the viewers again. Johnny and Storbart battling away up front. I quite like Silverstone. A lot of people don't, but it's DRS. It's always on. I have to push a button. getting faster here. Antoine's in 5th. Microlander's in 4th. Woo! This car's actually quite slidey once you start going at the limit. Oh, that's the new PB, 146.7. Whoa! I straight turfed myself. How dare Microlander take 3rd off me? No, nothing's AMS2 slidey. We're doing another race round here, so people can join in that didn't get in. Oh, a bit wide. We're gonna have to do a cheeky Le Mans, I think. Ooh. Tempted to move the brake bias a bit further back, but I'm worried I'm just going to spin. We'll give it a go. Why not? Where's Antoine? Oh, he's cooked his wheels, I think. Fanatec what? Fanatec handbrake's alright. There's probably other handbrakes that are fine as well. Make it open source. Yeah, no, we just find a programmer that wants to make it. There'll be someone. It's not a business. It's just a basic idea. I mean, you could turn it into a business, but it's just more just a fun app. I mean, I'm really bad at being a capitalist. I tend to just give stuff away for free all the time. As I say, a programmer can program it in a few hours. Hello. Bonk. It's also the most realistic. I have big hands. It's simulating having headphones at full volume. It's the DRS activation beep. There's no news on AC Evo. It's not how you talk to programmer. No, I mean, I know, having worked with programmers, I know it's it's not a difficult thing to program. Just how he talks. It genuinely is something a programmer could do in 2 hours. Not even really a full-on it'd just be a Python script. They're using the Pac-Man 3D engine. I think that's using renderware. When he talks, I feel like hitting myself over the head with a frying pan. You know. He only makes sense if you don't know anything. He only makes sense if you don't know anything. It's got to be like a top quote. Oh man, we're just chooching along in fourth here. Simon keeps pummeling us, trying to find a way through, but he can't get past. Nobody can pass. Final lap here. Shall not pass. You are not normal. That's all iRacers, isn't it, really? You have to be a bit weird to be sim racing. Oh, this is a strong and stable fourth. If you want to join the server, guys, let us know. Because, we're going to restart the quali. I'm quite happy with fourth place here. Ow. Oh, come on. Ah, we still got 4th. It was in the bag. He nearly got us. He nearly got us there. That was very close. Good driving. Nice. Well done, Johnny, with the win. Stillbart 2nd, Microlander 3rd, myself 4th, Madavos 5th, Simon 6th. Burmese just coming across the finish line. Silver Stone Age. Is it wrong that you often choose sim racing over taking a fairly decent... Well, because you know if you take a real car out... Chedhead in 8th. The EU Racer 9th. You know that there's a load of rubbish that's going to be in the way of actually driving it. You know, you've got to get to a track or something. Then you've got to do all the other stuff. Then there's probably something missing. Then you have to get the tyre pressures right. You have to book everything. Sim racing is a lot more convenient. Scratches most of the itches, I'd imagine. I mean, I couldn't be bothered to do... I'd do real racing as a one-off, but I couldn't be bothered to do it full time. I mean, if it was fully managed for me, sure, but like... if I could make a film out of it, if I could do something separately creative around it, that'd be alright. But in and of itself, there's just so much laborious tedium involved with motorsport. Racetracks always in the middle of nowhere. Racetracks are normally pretty miserable places, most of them. There's no password on this server. We'll just restart quali now. For some reason my shortcuts aren't working. Let's see. There we go. Good driving, guys. Yeah, we'll do another race here, then we can look at changing things up a bit. Thanks everyone on YouTube clicking the like button, and welcome to any new followers and subscribers. Appreciate it. David Adams, you got 16 plus years of motorsports, and sim racing is far more convenient. Could be just as fun. Why are you watching this channel? Because I'm told all the time that I'm a total idiot and I'm clueless. So why would there be someone that's got 16 years of motorsport experience being a paying member of this? Yeah, you know, real car driving is not like fishing. It's not like, oh, right, get your fishing... Well, even fishing's a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? But, like, at least you're sat at a river and it's nice. Motorsports is just so much of a hassle. Even at the lowest level. Even at the lowest level, it's just... You know... I think it's hard to justify the... you'd be like, oh, okay, well, driving's going to be absolutely awesome. And, you know, for those moments, be amazing. It's like skydiving. I don't really know how you justify all the, like, airfields are the dullest places on Earth. Then you have to do... You're waiting, they'll be waiting around all the time. Then you have to do the whole flight up to altitude, and then you jump, and it's 2 minutes. It's like, I've never done a skydive, but I know people that do. I've hung around the airfields, and it's just like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, this is such a lot of effort to get at what you actually want to be doing. It's really weird. At least with like mountain biking, you can get on your bike pretty much wherever and immediately do it. Really, really good. Same with walking and running. You can just do it. Like, there's nothing really getting in the way. You know, there's a lot of activities where you can actually do them whenever you want to. Like sim racing, gaming, walking, mountain biking, cycling in general, jogging, rowing. Rowing's actually quite convenient. Well, if you live near a river, but most people do. Surfing, even though surfing is you're dependent on the waves and stuff, if you go surfing, you can spend like half the day surfing. Like, you can actually be surfing. Yeah, you'll die from pollution, but, you know, snorkeling, scuba diving, all those things you can do pretty accessibly. But, like, I mean, even flying's actually quite accessible. If you wanted to do like light aircraft, it's quite moderately expensive, but there's lots of airfields, and assuming the weather's not terrible, you can generally go and do flying, right? But yeah, skydiving, motorsport, boat racing, sailing, There's a whole bunch of these activities that are so inaccessible. Even if you're rich, they're a total pain in the arse. It's like someone's gone out of their way to go, right, what is the worst possible thing I can spend my time doing? What would be the most illogical thing to try and get entertainment from? Because you can still drive to places, counter debate, to go mountain biking. But you can do it where you are locally as well. The point is you can choose. You're not like trapped into having to go to a mountain. Like there's normally, well, so for example, near me there's a whole bunch of, I don't live in a hilly area, but there's some really good mountain bike trails. So I mean, skiing in the UK is a bit of a pain, but if you live in Europe or like you get a flight, you can ski. Like when you go skiing, you can go skiing for 3 days. You are skiing a lot of time. But like a race car, you'll get like an hour out of it. Yeah. Like how much track time? It's actually ridiculous. I mean, skydiving's worse, I think. You could do indoor skydiving, to be fair. That's good for practice. Well, that's just because you're weak, counter debate. You need to learn how to avoid lorries. Hang on, George Rogers, I've learnt so much between you and Random Call Sign. Socks are socks and motorsport is not fishing. Look, you know what I'm getting at. Also, different socks are actually good. You can get really good socks and bad socks. So there's a big point there. And also, that's beside the point that motorsport's not fishing. The point is, people arbitrarily choose what activity that they're going to spend themselves doing. Like it's a choice. What you choose to like and dislike is largely a choice. Like, especially if you're wealthy enough to do motorsport, you are choosing to do something that's pretty stupid. Like, why not try and get enjoyment out of something that's accessible? Why latch onto something that's inaccessible? It's not going to be likely a route to happiness, is it? It's like being a quadriplegic latching onto gymnastics. It's like, well, you know, maybe it works. Maybe you enjoy being tossed around. I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know. If they want to do that, it's fine. I'm just saying that there's going to be activities. Maybe painting's a better option. I don't know. Yeah, a few hours gets you to Wales. Yeah, the amount of time to drive a mountain bike to Wales versus the amount of time required. Well, then also the thing with a car, you have to store it somewhere. You need a trailer. It's still going to break down. You're going to be spending so much time maintaining it outside of actually driving it. So you have to be so wealthy, I think, that you basically can just turn up and drive a pre-prep car. And guaranteed, even in those scenarios, their teams and people that pre-prep cars will cock things up and stuff still won't work and it'll break down after 2 laps. I mean, you see it all the time with like GT3 racing. I think it's got a lot better now, but it's so expensive you'd expect it to. So, you know, that's what's so good about sim rig or video games in general. Or like pinball. I really want to get a pinball table. Yeah, there's definitely there's I mean that's the thing with even with video games. If you get a lot of enjoyment from playing with a mouse and keyboard, why would you then want to bother with a VR headset? Like there's a effort. There's like an effort to entertainment scale. So like a really good film, you could just sit down and have a really enjoyable time whilst being totally passive with basically zero effort. So that's hard to beat, really, isn't it? And then you have like as I say, like a VR games, the game has to actually be really good in many ways to offset the effort, unless you specifically want the effort. Like if you're, sometimes you actually want the effort, so that's fine. So I guess people that enjoy the engineering side of motorsport and not just the driving side don't mind. People that like racetracks, they're not going to mind. But I think that's what you have to be. From my experience, my very limited experience, you come across people that really like engineering and or just fiddling with mechanical stuff and fixing cars and doing that kind of stuff. They really enjoy that, and they also enjoy driving. But it's kind of, it's not like they enjoy the tinkering as much as they do the driving. But then you come across people that are like only interested in driving as fast as possible. Like they could be driving any car, they just want it to work and they just want to go as fast as possible. And I think those people are probably ones that would find motorsport more annoying, especially at the grassroots. It's the same with sim racing though, isn't it? There's a lot of people that enjoy just building a sim rig or getting the equipment all working. So that's a whole group of people that really enjoy that. And there's a whole group of people that just enjoy like doing esports or just being really fast at computer games or just being competitive. And then there's groups of people that are a blend. And then there's weird people that just like to get everything live stream and then talk bollocks and then get death threats. Those people as well exist. Nasty Butler, the realisation for you was that going around corners really fast is actually scary. Well, in what car? I mean, on a small racetrack, I'd agree. The stuff I've done on tracks has never been scary. But I've never been on I've never driven around Alton Park in something very quick. So skiing, on the other hand, I think that's pretty scary. Problem is, I have like a binary fear threshold. I noticed that most people have like a sort of linear fear thing, right? Most people are like, oh, I'm not scared at all. I'm a little bit more scared. I'm a little bit more scared. And then it goes up to terrified, right? I think that's how it works for most people, especially like adrenaline release is like, oh, okay. Yeah, ooh, very excited. Oh, too much. The problem for me is it's like flatline and then 100% adrenaline. Like, there's no... It's like, oh, I'm 100% safe. Oh, now I'm going to die. It's not. Which I don't think is normal. I don't think that's right. So... Yeah, and it's completely irrational. It could be for, like, really tame things. I could be 100% fine, and then something, for some reason, just... It's really weird. It's probably some disorders. Oh, an exige. Well, an exige is like chill. I'd be more worried with real cars. It's the cost of everything. But then I wouldn't want to drive something I can't afford to bin. You've learned, David Adams, that there are drivers and they're car guys when it comes to motorsport. You have people that want to have full control of everything from tail to nose, and those are the car guys. Drivers typically want to hop in and go quickly, yeah. Oh no, I do get pretty anxious when I run out of milk, yeah. Because I'm like, I can't have any tea. Well, I can, but tea without milk's not the same, is it? Let's be honest. If you want to join the server, guys, I'll post the link in again. There you go. I might need some bread or something. Might make another cup of tea. Well, the thing with skiing is, people that I know that do a lot of skiing always have knee injuries. I've never hurt myself skiing. I got a concussion snowboarding. I don't trust snowboards, but skiing's all right. I'm going to set a lap time here. So I do find it weird that people make a big thing out of race drivers and motorsport, and it's like it really has nothing on skiing. And they're two different activities, obviously, but like, I'm sorry, someone skiing down a Super G course is a million times more impressive than someone driving like a Formula car. I mean, for a start, a Formula car doesn't lift off the ground. Well, it can do if it's being driven by Mark Webber, but you know what I mean. Race drivers are like treated as if they're like gladiators, but they're not. They're just pathetic people. Race drivers are pathetic. All of them. Larry Fisherman. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. But iRacing is also... hang on.
iRacing is the most advanced and comprehensive racing simulation software in the world. It's also the most realistic.
So you can't argue. You're going to keep that in mind. We're getting a stonkers in here. Stonker donkey. I think this would be a fun track in real life to drive around with an F3 car. I wonder if I was to jump in an F3 car in real life, I wonder how well it would go. Like, for sure the G-forces would be like, my neck would fall off. I think it'd be alright in an F4 car. Not for a whole race. But for like for 5 laps. I think it'd be alright. Oh yeah, my fat arse would find it hard to fit in the car for sure. You'd need to exercise patience in gradually gaining fat. No, you wouldn't. You'd just pwn it. It's fine. Real cars are like AC, super forgiving, like AC and R-Factor 2. You just go. Just go. If you can afford to, if you've got insurance on it, it's fine. You just oversteer and you catch it. That's the point of. What's the point? Yeah, like you dilly-dally through it. You're not driving the car. Like you have to. A Formula car as well. You have to go quickly. Like if you're going to be like doodling along. Well, you're not using the downforce, and you're not going to be using the brake, and you're not going to be getting heat into the tyres. So you kind of don't have a choice. You would have to drive somewhat aggressively. No, it'd be well entertaining if I walled it. It'd be a really good video. You know, it depends out. I'd really like to do what I'd want to do. What I'd want to do is get the car into an oversteer situation and catch it, and get the car into an understeer situation, so that you then know, you then have a bench, like you then have a reference for what it can do. The worst thing would be driving around really slowly, gradually building up, and then having the car snap out or do something on a bit of track where there's no runoff. So what you'd really want to do is be somewhere like Bedford Autodrome or something, where you could, you know, you can really like go into a corner a bit aggressively, and it's fine. You just go onto grass if you miss the corner a bit, or you lock up. You just flat spot the tyres. That's what you'd want. Otherwise, there's no point. Like it's like if you go karting, you want to be able to, you need to be able to overdrive to feel where the limit is, to then know. So nothing's going to really catch you off guard. Well, David, I mean, so far the only rear-wheel drive car I've driven is an Aerial Atom. And the fastest car I've had a passenger lap in was a Radical SR3. And the Radical was fine. That felt like a go-kart from a passenger perspective. So I think I'd be all right with a... So Radical is reasonably close to an F4 car, give or take, like less downforce, but what, like 20% slower than a F4 car. So from a passenger lap, or like a few passenger laps in a Radical, I could tell that I wouldn't be physically overwhelmed by something that was within that ballpark. But I think an F3 car is quite a bit more than a Radical. So I think an F3, I think an F3 car would probably, it'd be quite a lot. Yeah, I think it's more just the G-forces through the corner, though, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, but my limit, as I say, it'd be a case of if you can feel what the car's doing, you'd be happy. It's like skiing. If you know that you can stop and you feel like you're in control of your skis, well then you can ski down like whatever. That's it. You just need to know that you feel like you're in control. So with a car, you need to know that you know that if the back steps out, you can counter steer it and balance it. As long as you've got that, you'll be like fine. So if you don't know that, like if you've not been able to control a slide yet, then it'd be absolutely terrifying because you'd have no framework for it. It'd be equivalent of like if you're skiing and you suddenly ski over ice and you're like, oh, I can't even stand up, so I'll just go with the ride. Yeah, I think I'll be able to jump into an F4 car. I wouldn't be quick, but I think I wouldn't be too... On a track like Silverstone, I think on a track like Alton Park, I'd shit myself. Cadwell, Alton Park, like anything like that, sure, that'd be different. But Bedford Autodrome, Donington, Silverstone, Portimao, that would all be fine because you got a lot of runoff and a lot of track to get to grips with if this car slides, and you know. It's a different, again, it's like skiing. If you were going skiing for the first time on a hard ski slope, if you've got a steep ski slope with bumps but it's a very wide ski slope and there's not loads of people in the way, it allows you to have the freedom to make mistakes. But yeah, if you were, it's like if you're on the Isle of Man TT, or if you're skiing and you're next to a cliff face, it's, even if you're quite happy, you're shitting yourself. Like, I've skied down some ski slopes in the past where if you were to fall over, you're probably dead, or at least breaking bones. And the ski slope might be a lot less worse than other ski slopes, but it's more that there's no runoff. So that's what would make it terrifying. If you lived in the UK, you'd work with me to set up some course time. I don't need any course time. I'm just going all in. But it's Putnam Park. For some reason, Lee was happy just letting me drive his race car at Blyton Park. having only raced online, he was like, "Yeah, here's my race. Just drive my race car." I'm like, "I've never driven a H-pattern car in real life for more than 10 minutes. It's all right." So that's the kind of mental viewers we have, you know. I'd actually quite like to do drifting, to be honest. Yeah, David, I'll just jump in and drive. I don't need any of that bollocks. I just drive around the track straight away. You know, as long as it's not like a, as I say, if it's like a radical or that sort of speed, it'd be fine. It'd be totally fine. It's bloody driving. It's not that hard. They're designed for people that have no skill to drive. Look, if you can play driving sims with absolutely no feel, yeah, you could drive anything. You're basically Michael Schumacher. I tell you what would be really fun, doing like shifter kart driving. That'd be good. That mean my head would last for like a lap. Why you're faster in AC than at ACC and I? Well, because in AC you have to balance the car at the limit, whereas in ACC you have to drive in a robotic way, and iRacing you have to drive in a robotic way. ACC's got a zone of slip that you balance the car in. AC1 is the closest sim to actually driving, and AMS1. ACC and iRacing are both messed up in different ways. That's why. Because AC is actually about balancing, whereas ACC and iRacing are about robotic memorization. Well, the thing is, you have to think, in sim racing, it's pretty hard to often find people that are a similar pace to you in sim racing. It's quite hard to find competition. It doesn't matter, even if you're like really good or average or bad, it's quite hard, even in sim racing, to get good, close racing. And that, there's way more people playing driving sims than there are in real cars. So, in real racing, the chances of having an actual close race with people and not just, oh, that guy's got a faster car, so they've gone, or, oh, that guy's a local at the track, so, you know, they're gone and there's no way you can compete with them, or, you know, or that other people are just completely, absolutely terrible. The spread of the skill on the grid in a real race at grassroots level is going to be massive. It's going to be like the difference between if you had like top split I races with bottom split I races. Like, because there's just so few people able to do it. So if your goal is to actually have like racecraft and competition, you're going to be stuck with sims or racing at such a high level that it's ridiculously expensive. Like, you'd have to be doing national radical series or something, or like F4, like national F4. Even then, probably need to be in something like GT or something at a national level. And then the cost is going to be mental. Go-karting, I think, is a bit better, but again, it's still expensive. Here we go. Hello, Matt. What? Well, you should get in here, matey. Right, here we go. We're going for another race. 10 laps. Thanks for clicking the like button on YouTube, guys. Appreciate everyone that supports the channel by being a member. And if you like to support us as well, we have the Teabag donation link, and that does text to speech. But just watching is fantastic. Appreciate it. And I need a cup of tea in a minute. Right, let's go racing. Microlander on pole. Burby is third. Mardavis is second. Low 91 in fifth. Myself in sixth. Antoine's right behind us. I think GT cars are normally a bit boring to drive, generally speaking, especially in sims, because the TC and ABS tend to make the handling of the vehicles just a lot more muted, because they're just less. They're just going to be more boring and more plain in handling. Like, that's the whole point. Well, one of the big points of GT cars is that they are designed to be easy to drive. So, you know, they're not really going to lend themselves, I don't think, to sims. Or they're going to be. It's really weird with like GT3 being so popular. It's like they're probably the worst cars for sims. Like, you'd be much better off with MX5s, F4, Radical, Formula Ford. GT is just like, it makes sense in real life because they're generally reliable. They're expensive, but like for people that are doing that sport, the brands make sense. They're reliable in terms of how much track time you can get out of them. There's a lot of parts available. A lot of teams understand them. So for real life racing, they make sense. Also, a fairly plain car to handle, but it's quite quick, will still be really spectacular to drive in real life, especially with a whole grid of other people that you're racing against. But in a sim, the stuff that's good about real life is different. It's not going to apply. It's not that they're modified street cars, it's that they're brands that people know. So it's nothing to do with the actual spec of the vehicle. It's purely branding. That's how most things work. It's like the F1 video game. The reason that has more players than other games isn't because the F1 video game is better, makes more sense, you know, is mechanically better to drive. People just know Formula 1, the brand. That's how all these things work. That's how depressingly shit reality is. The reality of reality. Yeah, it's all branding. It's business. It ruins everything. That's life. Not that everything about a brand is terrible, though. I mean, personally, I quite like Porsche stuff. But do you know what I mean? It's like, that's fine. It's got its place. Like, I quite like some aspects of Rolex, or I don't know. There'd be a load of branded stuff that aspects of what they do I like. But the problem is, it becomes the absolute be all and end all of everything. Nice lines. Yeah, I think endurance can be quite appealing. I'm really hoping for either Le Mans Ultimate to improve its force feedback. So I think the physics are reasonably good in Le Mans Ultimate, but force feedback's just not that good. And then for it'd just be nice for a good sim that has endurance racing that drives as well as AC does. That's where we're kind of in a bit of an annoying position where there's no simulator that does proper like full length races or like endurance stuff, driver swaps, or is popular. There's no simulator on the market that actually has cars that drive like cars. Like, it's just AC. Cars that drive like cars plus force feedback that tells you what's going on at the limit. You need that as the base, the foundation, and then you can have all the other stuff. You want to love it, but the bugs. Yeah, it does, LMU also doesn't run that well relative to how it is. But yeah, I think LMU's got a lot of potential, but I think they've got a lot on their hands. Larry, Apple screwed over VR. Well, yes and no. I mean, Apple have... Like, at the end of the day, Facebook are going to be doing whatever they do with Meta, with the Quest. And Apple will probably do another Apple headset that's cheaper. And as long as... The fact of the matter is, companies know that in the long term, spatial computing and VR are obviously in the long term going to replace monitors and mobile phones and stuff, or be a dominant computing platform. It's like shade-based computing with infinite 3D displays and integrated augmented reality. It's obviously going to be the future of computing. So companies are going to keep at it. So... And you really need like 2 or 3 giant companies spending billions on it, because that's just how much it's going to cost to get these to keep things being smaller. It's like with displays and stuff. You only have like 4 display. Okay, you only have like 4 display manufacturers, but that's enough. The only problem right now for VR. Like the quality of VR games and general VR stuff on the Quest 3, for example, from a gameplay perspective, head tracking, hand tracking, interaction is really, really good. That's fantastic. But the problem is putting something on your face. So things just have to keep getting smaller. But there will be a defined threshold point where it no longer feels like you're putting a thing on your face, i.e. it will be you're putting some shades on, effectively. Like, there might be chunky shades, but basically there will be a very defined threshold where your average person goes, okay, I accept that. Like they do with sunglasses, basically. A lot of people are still reluctant to sunglasses, but, like, you know what I mean? There will absolutely be a defined line between that's too chunky, that's a VR headset, versus that's VR glasses. Thank you for subscribing. And when that threshold is passed, VR will be like, that's it. Everyone will just have a VR headset. Like, everybody. It'd be like everyone has a TV. Because there'd be no reason not to. It just... Even if the functionality was what you have now. Because, like, VR's incredible. Even for casual stuff. Even for just chatting with people. Watching films. You know. You get motion sickness in any game other than racing sims. It's probably because you've trained yourself with racing sims. Hello, goodbye. These bananas I put all over the road are paying off. Yeah, you've trained yourself with screens to accept racing games for it to not then be associated with motion sickness. So you've built an expectation. Yeah, keeping your head facing forwards is probably a large part of it as well. But yeah, it is actually hilarious how good VR is with driving sims. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's honestly on the scale of, like, insane things. It's bizarre. The media coverage of it is not equivalent to how spectacular it is. Like, playing a driving sim in VR or flight sim in VR, right? It's more impressive and spectacular than any single, like, blockbuster film that's ever come out in the last 50 years. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's... But because it's conceptually difficult to communicate in media, and also just a difficult thing for people to convey, because it's so different to the existing frameworks. So they can't even market it effectively. A nice one, Larry. Yeah, I don't know why the default settings were so bad. That video's had like 60,000 views. So weird that other people that those. I think it's like the go-to thing for people doing sim racing and wanting VR settings. Yeah, you need. You do need a fast graphics card. I think it's still too fiddly as well. I mean, sim racers are used to fiddling with stuff, but like, setting up a VR headset, knowing all the stuff, knowing what type of PC you need, knowing which sims support VR, already having your wheel and pedals all set up. You really have to be pretty much on the full nerd spectrum, don't you? Absolute mega nerd. No, there's no information about AC Evo. Well, was ACCCC? We'll see. Will AC? I hope it's good. But Kudos dropped the ACC on us. The thing is, even if it's crap, you totally know that there'll be a whole bunch of sim racers that will just be like, "Oh, it's the best thing ever!" We don't like. Object reality is pointless. Like, it really doesn't matter. How will they beat AC? That's a video that I'll do. Built-in ranking, easier to launch, cross-platform, sells on console and PC. Some good single player with decent AI. Good solid to use. Maybe good sound, like nice, just really polished. There's still sim racers want something with good single player and ranking that's also polished. And there's a lot of people on console that are desperate for realistic driving games. So, there's more console players than there are PC sim racers, but there's nothing good on console. I mean, Gran Turismo is it, but there's quite a few people that play ACC or even the original AC on console that really, they don't have anything else. They just have the console, and they're really not into PC culture at all. So they need a good, realistic racing game that's also on console. Got a few laps left. We've got Hubber Fleet in front of us here. Have we got any programmers watching that can program Python apps for Assetto Corsa so you can make my Rivals app? We're looking for a programmer. I've got a design document. I need to make a YouTube video. A YouTube video asking for a programmer. We've got a design document. It's a 2-hour project for a good programmer. It's a great idea. Any programmers that are bored that want something to do? Yeah, the problem with that is they'll then program it in a weird way and then it's a pain in the arse to get changes. Yeah, they'll get a lot of visibility. It's not the visibility that they want though, because it'll be Game of Muscle visibility. It's the worst type. I did try to get ChatGTP to program it. It didn't really work. Actually, it kind of did, but ChatGTP doesn't know how to get the data from the game. Oh, he's not bored enough. But you're watching this channel. That's pretty bored. Whoa. It's not necessarily if you're a programmer, it's not too hard to make a game. It's just
the pace car is out of control.
Thanks for following. It's very time consuming, and it's most games. Like if you're doing a simple game, it's just a lot of unexpected bugs, and there's a lot of groundwork and just structural work involved outside of the direct game mechanics. So this is why often, like, if you see like game jams and things, you can normally nail out the base core mechanics of a video game in like 2 or 3 days. But it then takes like 2 or 3 weeks to a month or even 2 months to actually turn it into a fully fledged video game. So, like, you know, to make it so that there's a good sense of progression there, that all the, like, having assets and unlockables and achievements and point systems that all operate, and so it's easy to access, and so it's, you know, tutorial level. So that's the problem with games, is that you end up with a whole. There's a lot of grunt work, which is very tedious. And most people that are making games mostly enjoy trying to just develop some kind of mechanic that they're interested in. And then from a development perspective, once you've done that, you're like, well, obviously, unless you enjoy creating a product or the whole package of a game, most people then just are like, oh well, I can't be bothered to do the other bits, because, you know, they've done the game, they've seen what the game can be. They know that, you know, there's no longer a challenge there. It's just grunt work. Or you note that people are terrifyingly stupid, and you're here. It is surprising how dumb some people are, and yet seem to be functioning quite well in real life. That always surprises me, and I always surprise myself. You can actually be really bad. I think it's good being shit at stuff. Like, it's better being dumb and shit at stuff, but trying anyway is better than if you're actually good at stuff, because you don't know, you're like, oh well, try my best, and then you don't feel too bad because you're like, I'm an idiot, so it's fine. Whereas if you're like, when you're good at something or you know something, it's just depressing because you know how bad it is. You have an expectation. So it's better being an idiot. No, it is just better being an idiot. Game development is super fun. Nah, that's a lie. He's part of big game development. 15 years of his life. Yeah, it's Stockholm syndrome, guys. Don't listen to anything he's saying. The me tick's full of he's in denial phase now. He can't admit it to himself. Full on denial. Oh yeah. Oh, I love games development. Oh, love it when there's another bug and it's not working. Oh, it's so fun shipping software. Larry, you're mostly amused by people that pretend to know it all. Yeah, I mean, like me, I pretend that I know everything, but then again, I do. So am I pretending, or is it just that? Do I just know it? How would you know the difference between someone pretending to know it all and someone that knows it all? Like, I think you often get people going, oh, you think that you know it all, but actually the person accusing the person of them saying that they know it all is that person's just really dumb, and that they then want to accuse the person that they think knows it all of not knowing it all, but actually they might know it all. Within your line of work, when you get on meetings, you can tell within 5 minutes if a person's full of it Oh, hang on. Race results. Microlander with the win. Storbart with the loaf of bread in second. Mardavos in third. Antoine Jacket Potato in fourth. Habby Feet in fifth. Myself sixth. Dr. Lombat seventh. Burby eighth. Will Hughes ninth. And Eddie Cower in 10th. I'm going to change the track here. Change the content. Good racing, guys. Nice clean driving. Yeah, let's. So I have a DeLorean mod that can fly. Shall we upload that? Who wants to fly the DeLorean? It does actually fly. It's very hard to drive. I'll have to zip it up for you guys. Hang on. If I can find it. Where is it? Hello, Thomas. All right, Larry. Oh, hang on. Here's the... Can't find the file. We'll find the file. Oh, here we go. I've got it. Right. Just upload it here. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, when I got it up, we'll relink the server. I need a cup of tea though. You need a coffee. Right, you have to extract this. We've got a flying DeLorean mod for Assetto Corsa, so you're gonna have to you have to zip this into your folder. I don't think you can install it through Content Manager. I don't know if this is gonna work. It might work. It does fly. Yeah, no, it flies like a plane. It flies like a plane, and you have to use the clutch and the accelerator to go up and down. It's really hard. It's really hard to fly. It has a button for like hover mode as well. We put it on in the description. Well, I need. Isn't it? Yeah, it's not a want. It's a logistical fact. There we go. Right. Here's the car. You'll have to extract it manually into the folder, I think. Should work. Now, I don't know if the server's going to work, but... I've linked it in the chat. It's also in the description if you refresh the stream. let's do it at. Well, I'll put it on a basic track. Let's try. Should do it around the Nordschleifer. Yeah, obvious. That's obviously Nordschleifer. Nordschleifer and a DeLorean. It's the most obvious choice, isn't it? I mean, come on. Right. Der Hoverschleif. Right, server's running. I don't know if this even works online. You need shader patch for it to work, so you'll have trouble if you don't have shader patch. Right, server's up. I don't know if this will work. Nor DeLorean. If this works. I mean, it might not even load. I don't know. Oh, you have to bind a button for flight. You guys getting in? Oh dear. Don't wait! I need to record this. Right. So it drives like a car, but I don't know which button to put it on. Oh, not found the button. Oh. Whoa! I found the button. We're in the air. Ah! I don't know what up and down is. The accelerator's up. We're going around the Nordschleife. Here we go. Whoa! See, this is how you do a lap of the Nordschleife. Oh.
Okay, let's go.
Look at this. We're off. Great Scott. Now we're talking. Oh, look at the view. This is how you lap the Nordschleife in style, guys. Oh, we're at good altitude here. Wow, you can just keep going up. You can cut the corner as well.
I don't like ACC, but I do like the normalist. But that is amazing. It's probably one of the the or not the best simulation to practice, like even F1 or GT mods. It's really good.
Oh, I've lost the track. Oh, hang on, where are we going? This is the way you drive. This is how you drive the Nordschleife. Where's the track? Hang on, let's turn hover mode off. Oh shit! We're descending. Oh dear, where's the road? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. Oh, we're coming down quick. We're coming down quick. Okay, we landed a bit too hard. We're floating back up. I'll put hover mode back on and we're fine. We'll come back up through the floor. You ready? Back up through the floor. Whoa! Hang on, where's the floor gone? Where's the floor? Where's the floor? Oh no! It's a nice view, but we've broken reality. Oh, hang on, we're coming back. I see the floor in the sky. Totally normal. We're coming back to the road surface. It's the new film. Oh, there's the castle. Look at that. Bamber Castle. Where's the road? I've lost the road again. This will be a good race, guys. Has anyone else managed to get the car to fly? You need to bind the button in the extra controls. I should have told anybody that you can fly, and then. Oh no, he's in driving mode and he's falling. Here we go, here we go. Getting there for the landing. Oh. Come on. Why is it not going down? Oh no, we've reset. It's even more mental from the cockpit. Oh! Look at that. This is perfect. Alright, so you go into the corner. Right. You need to bind a function it's in the instructions in the file, I think. So in the shader patch alternate control. Bloody hell, it doesn't handle very well. Yeah, you know the shader patch alternate function in Content Manager. Right, here we go. Hang on, let me find out. I'll quit and retry. It's working now. I'm surprised it works. It's in settings, controls. I think it's extra option. Extra option. It's one of these. It's one of these. Oh yeah, it's extra option A is hover mode, and then I don't know what extra option B does. I think that might go turbo or something. Extra option A and extra option B. Yeah, so if you want to take off in it, you need to bind extra option A to a button, and that initiates hover mode. And I can't remember what extra option B does, but if you bind that in the patch settings in Content Manager, then you can activate that with either a button or with the a keyboard button. Right, let's get back to the server. This is proper sim racing. This is real sim racing. Doesn't get better than this. Look at it. Just look at that. Perfect. Mr. Fusion. Put some fuel in there. And you're ready to go? You're ready for your normal lap of the Nordschleife. It's very hard to drive. Look at him go. His wheels are floating away. He's going. Look at him flying off. Look at the car to the right. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. You got to stay on the track. Oh dear. Right, let's get a good launch here down the straight. Ready? Gonna cut the corner. Oh shit! Gone through the floor again. Oh, I went back to the ground. Too much. Oh, I can't escape. There we go. Oh no, we're floating in the pit lane. It's like a helium balloon. I'm not even in the game. He's just floating off. It's like someone's attached a balloon to my car. We're off, guys. We're off. Right, there we go. Back to pits. Right, I'm ready. Right, hover mode, landing mode on. There we go. Oh, we got the turbo. Booster mode. Okay. Oh, the lights go with the throttle. Now we're talking. Why is there a trail of grass? Why is there a car just floating above us? Oh no, straight into the tree. Oh dear. Now this is sim racing, guys. Oh, look at these lines. Oh, yes. Power. Why is his doors open? Why is that car's doors open down the bottom? This is tending to police camera action. Right, that's going to land. I'm going to overtake him from the air. Here we go. We're coming. What an overtake! Oh! No, he's overtaken us! He's flying! He's flying! Oh, I can't even... Where's he gone? He's just flying off. He's stuck in a tree. He's just stuck in a tree. Oh god, I'm crying. It's so stupid. Oh no, my wheels have gone wonky on the landing. Broke my wheels. Right, here we go. Ah. Now we broke the car. Ah, dear, I'm crying, guys. So dumb. Right, we need to do a proper race. This is gonna work well. I can tell already. Should we just go to race? Is anyone joining? He's gone. Where's he going? I mean, this could make the 24 Hours of Nürburgring even better. He's gone. I can't even get him on my screen. He's gone. Wait, he's gone. See, it's over. Right. I'm surprised it's working online. Ugh. Oh! It's got iRacing physics. 88 miles per hour. The speedo's going through the speedo screen. We need to do this in VR. Oh, this handles like a lump of metal. Wait a minute. It is a lump of metal. Oh my goodness. This is hard to drive on the road as it is to fly. Oh, here we go. The wheel vibrates very violently in this car. You might want to turn your force feedback down a bit. Oh, why is it... Why did it just drop out of the sky? Oh, under the bridge! Oh, okay. Whoa! Whoa! How do we keep going? Come on. What a line! Yes! my mouse is I can't see the track. Oh, we'll start the race in a minute, guys. I'm ready. Oh. Yes! I'm pretty good at DeLorean flying. Apex! Oh, no! Hit a tree! Hit a tree! And that Back to the Future ended just like that. Are we ready for a race? Oh, you ready, guys? This is gonna go fantastic. Oh shit! It's gone! Make sure the car's on landing mode before the race starts. Otherwise you launch. We've gone. The race hasn't started. We've gone. Oh well, we don't know what happens if we click start now. Oh, we're gone. We're gone. What? We gone. Where's the grid? I can't find the grid. Oh no! No! Right, let's make sure the car's on landing mode. I have to restart the grid again. That went well. Restart. There we go. God, air balloon. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, look at him just floating off behind us in the mirror. Right, I'll restart again. Make sure you've turned the... You have to make sure that you've got the bloody ground mode on. Oh, God, I'm crying. Right, let's try that again. Oh, no, he's gone. He's gone. Guys, you need to make sure you've got the car. Oh, no, lean up, lean up. Guys, you need to make sure you've got hover mode on. Oh, every time we restart. Every time we restart. Oh, he's got it. Yes. Turn hover mode off. We're ready. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to restart it one more time. Oh no, P1's gone. Come on, guys. Make sure you got hover mode off. Make sure you got hover mode off. Oh, look at him go. Just click start and then press it. Okay, hang on. Right, turn hover mode off now. We've got the DeLorean. What do you mean what's going on? Right, turn hover mode off. Go press start. Turn hover mode off. Right, we're now going to go to the race. Who's joining? There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. We're ready for the world's first ever One lap of the Nordschleifer in the DeLorean, which does fly. We've worked out the starting in that everyone has to make sure hover mode's off, otherwise they fly off. And we're good to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
I would suggest everyone's very careful in activating the hover mode. But who will win? Who will win the first ever DeLorean mode? Hang on. What? How did you open your windows? Your door?
Okay,
Oh, I don't even know the
let's
button.
go.
I don't even have the button for that. Right. Who will win the first ever DeLorean race? It's about to start, guys. I mean, this is a moment of history, to be honest. This is probably one of the biggest sim racing moments. Why is the race not starting? hang on a minute.
let's
Why
go.
is the race not starting? Do we just have to keep waiting? We're just waiting. We're waiting. There's no rush. We'll give it a little bit of time here. I think the leader's on the final lap for this
let's
is
go.
blocking the timer. Oh, here we go. First ever DeLorean race. 10 drivers, 10 DeLoreans.
Okay, let's go.
Back to the race start. Here we go. Go. Right, we've got the turbo. Put that on. Oh, they're losing control already. One of the cars has flown off his wheels. Oh, it's contact. It's contact. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, my goodness. Someone's lost their wheels. I'm saving my flying. Bloody hell, this car's a bit loose.
My
Oh,
goodness.
you can see him in the distance flying away. Oh, it does not like turning this car. Oh, bugger. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, come on. 6th place. Come on. Right, I'm going to have to activate flying here, guys. It's time. It's time to use everything that we can. Ah! Right, can we cut the track? I don't think we can because you get auto-pitted. Right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. I'm better at flight sims than driving sims. We see two opponents. We've got
good job, mate. Good job.
someone with smoke in front of us. Little bit of a track cut here. Don't worry about that. Let's go to external view because it's very hard to drive from the cockpit at this altitude. Right, can we cut that? Can we cut the corner a bit? Do you think we could get away with that? Let's try it. let's give it a go. We're in 5th place. We've got a track cut, slow down. Okay, hang on. Let's lose some altitude here. Oh no! It reset us. Oh no! Right, we're restarting the race, guys. Restart. Oh no! We got. They're in other mode. They're in other mode. It's in the description on YouTube. Guys, we'll go. Hang on, I'll reset to next session. Turn hover mode off, and then we'll go again. Right. No restarts. The next race, that was a warm-up, obviously, because I crashed. Right, hover mode off, guys. Hover mode off. I'm going to put it to the next session. You ready? Hover mode off. Yeah. Right. They didn't turn hover mode off. It should work. It's just triple suplex the guy in front. Turn hover mode off. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Right, we're doing it. I'll restart one more time. Oh dear, he's still not done it. Right, here we go, guys. This is it. This is the official DeLorean. Why is there? Oh, he comes. He's landing. He's landing for the race start. And he's getting back into his car. There he is on top of the other car. Okay. Fantastic. Right. We need enough fuel for the race. So, yeah, we've got a selection of... I think the slick softs are needed. To be honest. Definitely slick soft. I think mediums. Even though we won't necessarily use the tyres. But... yeah, we're ready. We're ready for this. Here we go, guys. This is it. No resetting. No resetting of this. If I die, we'll go to the replay. But this is the first ever official DeLorean race. Single lap of the Nordschleife. Starting from the back. The ultimate test of driving and flying talent. Here we go. I'm excited. We'll start from the cockpit. Gotta be careful. If you cut the track, the car gets sent back to the pit, so you have to be really careful of where you fly.
Okay,
if you fly into controlled airspace, you're in trouble. Bit of a handful, but here we go, guys. This is it.
Okay, let's go.
Go! Long 91 on pole. Car's elected to put his windows open, but there's lost stability from that. D. Adams had his doors in the air, but unfortunately that negated the stability and he's lost it already. He's going to have to be playing catch up. Bit side by side battling through the opening corners here. Nice contact with the wall. Oh, he's carnage, but we found a way through it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Turbo on. Straight to 4th place here. Emotional stuff. Emotional driving. Marty McFly skills as the EU racer on pole at the moment. Simon, I've lost it. This car is unhinged. It's all right, we recovered it. Simon in 2nd, Icarus 3rd. Jay Paul just finds his way into 4th. Bloody hell. When will the flying mode be initiated, though? That's a real question. Probably better to stay on the ground on the windier parts of the track. Oh my goodness, struggling for grip. Oh my god, we saved it. Struggling for grip. He's off-road and the car's in front battling. This could be good for us as Jay Paul slow to get through there but rejoins safely. His DeLorean apparently covered in paint. Well, full turbo. Full turbo. What a move! Oh, we're right up into 3rd place. Understeer. Oh my god! Losing control a little bit. It's alright, 360 no scope reverse drift DeLorean entry into that corner. Putting on a show for the spectators. Jay Paul finds himself back in front. Bloody hell. Right, I think we might have to start flying soon, guys. Got a bit of straight here. Here we go. She's airborne. We're off. This is it. This is it. Oh. Come on. Take advantage of it. We're cutting some of those corners, but I think we're getting away with it. Come on. Come on. Look at these lines. We're in 3rd place. Oh, we've got to slow down. Track cut, slow down. Off the throttle. Maybe we can land it and serve the penalty. Yes! And landed. What a line! But we're in 5th place. It didn't pay off for us. We successfully served the penalty in the air, but we found ourselves in 5th. Maybe not the most optimal use of the flying there. Yeah, the landing is tricky. You're kind of committed. Oh dear. We've got yellow flags in front though, but I don't think we want to be flying through this section as it's very windy and the risk of the risk of getting sent back to the pits is we're in 5th. I think someone might have been pit lane punished for going into a no-fly zone. Well, Carnage in front. Jay Paul again is our rival. He's struggling. He's really struggling. Up the inside straight into him. Ah, they're all over the place. I just punted in there. That's a steward's inquiry. Ah, we're back. We're in the top 3, guys. Let's turn the turbo off. We don't need that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, he's moving up the inside there. What? The noise. It's a bit loud. 66 miles per hour. We're not going back in time just yet. Look at this. This is what it's all about, guys. Peak esports. Oh, he's put his turbo on and he's coming. The EU racer. Unlucky, mate. I've just Brexited you and we're in front of him. Right. Nice and easy through here. Nice and easy. Oh, Jake Paul's going in the air, it seems, but then he's landed back down straight away. It's a risky time to be flying here. Just approaching the halfway point of the track. Simon is well ahead. P1. Mordovos is in P2. I'm in P3. I'm happy with that. EU Racer in 4th. J Paul 5th. Jay Morton in 6th. Here we go. Here we go. Nice and easy. We're going to have to go airborne again soon. Oh, 140 foot. We're going so quick. The speedo is off the screen. The speedo has left the screen. Oh! Oh! Saved it. Absolute save right there. Brake bias all the way to the front in this. Right, I think we need to... I think for the... end section of the track we can go in the air. Oh my god. Oh, we've lost it. Oh, it has no reverse. Oh no, it does. There we go. No, come on. Austin Powers. Come on. Oh, he's catching us. No, we're alright. J Paul's still got a gap there. Ah, Simon's been disqualified. Simon has been eliminated. That puts us into 2nd place provisionally. Only 8 cars left in this. This is one of the hardest race series to take part in. We've got 2 disqualified. We've got Jake Paul coming up behind us. Thomas Smith is 7 minutes down. I'm not sure. I think he's flown. I think he's gone on holiday to Hamburg. He's left the track. D. Adams in 7th.
I can't believe you've done this.
Come on. Come on. No, Mordovas is back. He was disqualified, but now he isn't. This is very confusing. Come on. Come on. Oh. I think I might have to go airborne, guys. 28-second gap between myself and the car in front. I'm not sure where we should go flying now, because these windy bits of track. And okay, I think we're gonna have to go flying. J Paul's launched and he's back and he's in the wall and there's smoke coming out the back of his car. Oh, it's a disaster. He's on the wrong side of the Armco and he's gone through the floor. Oh, it's terrible for J Paul. He's in the wall. I'm going. I'm off. Here we go. Oh, dear. Oh, here we go. Look at that. This is how it's done. We studied how J Paul manoeuvred the car there. Look at this. Look at this. This is how it's done, guys. All the years of playing Microsoft Flight Simulator paying off. Whoa, look at this speed! 80 miles per hour. Woo! Oh no, we've got to be careful. Coming back down here. Got the penalty. 3, 2, 1. There we go, it's alright. Penalty served. Whoa! Ow! We're in 3rd place still. Someone's on the ground, I can hear them. Going around the carousel. I'm going over the carousel. Where is he? I can hear him, but I can't see him. Ah! he underpassed us. Ah, no! Oh! Shit. We're back. Hang on, which way's the track go? Ah, wrong way. Ah, come on. Hang on. No, that's the wrong way. We were going the right way. Oh, shit. Come on, turn. Tree. It's okay. Here we go. We're back in it, guys. Back in it. Still in third place here. Well, seems a bit confused because we're in third place on the top screen, but fourth on the... Here's the dot and go, guys. Here we go. The inaugural... Oh, look at the speed! The inaugural DeLorean race. Incredible stuff. Past the Devil's Diner. Let's land for the finish line here. Oh, Jake Paul, I can see in the distance there, flying along. We might be able to overtake him in the air. We've got more pace in him coming up the corner here. Come on. Look at this pig. Look, we've hooked it up. We can see smoke coming from behind him. Can we overtake him in the air? It will be pure emotion if we can. I can see his wheels floating separate from the car. He's trying to land, but he can't pull it off. And we're coming round the outside and the inside over the top. Oh, yes! Ah! Come on! Land! Under the side! Yes! No! Where did I finish? Where did we finish? What happened? I don't know where we finished. I think we finished in fourth. Oh, I don't know what's happened, guys. I don't know what's happened. I mean, I think that was third place. Oh, we're in space. Okay, I don't know what is going on here, guys. The results, as far as I can tell, Moldova's... Oh, you can't finish in the air. You can't finish in the air. Moldova's in first. David Adams apparently second. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, we're doing barrel rock. Right. Okay. I think we got fourth. I mean, technically third. But that was good racing. Just a normal day on the ring. What do we do, guys? We'll go to next session here. What on earth is going on? That went well. Should we do an oval track with this? Okay, let's do an oval track. Why can't you get it to... You need to have a shader patch for it to work. That was a great race, I felt. Flying only. Okay. Let's do... do I have the oval track in the YouTube description? I don't know. I can see YouTube. Right. Do we have the oval track here? Yeah, we can see your messages, G-Hammer. What about Brands Hatch Indie? Because everyone has that. I don't know what... Because people won't have the version of the Indianapolis that we've got, or Daytona. What? Oh no, there's vintage Monza, isn't there, in the game? That's oval. Here we go. Vintage Monza. Right, here we go. Servers up. There you go. Do I have it in the... Oh, I do have the Indy 500 link. Okay. Well, we can do that after this. We'll see if this works. Look at these lines. Oh no! It's bounced. Yes! What a landing! What a landing! Beautiful. Oh, this is a great contract combo. I think we're over revving the engine a bit, guys. Do we do some hoovering? Oh, recovered! What's going on? Full power. This is gonna be a good lap time, I can tell. Whoa! Here we go. Oh, the bridge is in the way! Oh, I've landed in the wrong bit of track. Go on. Oh, shit. Oh, but... oh, no. It was going to be a good lap. Oh, dear. Hang on. There it is. There it is. Oh, let's just go. Are you ready to go to the race, guys? This will go well. Oh dear, they're so stupid. Oh dear. The DeLorean just flies past. Did he have the power? Did no one else joining in? You're all done from the last race. It was too good. Oh dear, they can't take it. It's just too much excitement. Oh dear. Cancel hover mode, guys. We're going for a race. Ow. Ow. This is serious sim racing. We have to have the penalties. Right, here we go, guys. You just have to bind the alternate function to the car. Right, we should do the whole race in the air. Flying race. Anything less would just be disappointing. It is going to be a flying lap. I think we can. We're on pole, so we've gone back in time to 1960s Monza. It all makes sense, really. Here we go. We're off! We're off! Oh, I absolutely turboed them. They stood no chance. What a launch. We're gone. Oh, hang on. Why is there a set of wheels in front of us? Why is there some flying wheels in front of us? Doesn't make any sense. Where's his car? It's just wheels. It's just wheels. Why is it just wheels? What is going on? Absolutely beautiful. Look at these lines. Here we go. And I'm racing a set of wheels. I don't know why it's not drawing. Oh, he's back! He's back! He's back! And he's gone. There he is. Oh, he couldn't handle the corner. Neither could I. But we've caught it. We've caught it. We've caught it. Oh, look at the oval from here. I think I'm in 5th, but... Oh, I see a car on the left. 8 o'clock bogey. Oh, he's absolutely cut the track there. That's horrendous track cutting. He's going to drive into the advertising board. Oh, he's... What? What was that? Oh, there's a car on the right! Over the... Look, look at him go! Over the spectators! Oh, he's absolutely cutting the track. Oh, he's in the advertising board! So am I! Oh! Oh, no! Oh! 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 Recovered. Absolutely recovered it. He's going through the grandstand. He's took a wide line. Oh, we passed him up the inside. Here we go. Phenomenal stuff here. Look at this. Keep it low. Low and fast. Back into 3rd place. Oh. Beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely on the limit. I think we're about to win, to be honest. Here we go. Here we come for the finish. Oh, it's the finish line. Oh. Yeah. No. Where's the finish line? Did I fly over it? No, it's here. Yes. What a drive and fly. Absolute champion there. P1. Absolute. I found my car. I found it. Something that finally makes sense. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, my hands are hurting from the force feedback. Anyone else? No one else has finished? Absolutely terrible. Guys, we'll do Indy. The link to the Indy track is in the description. That is how you do it. Great flying, yeah. Oh, we're going to download the Indy track. We're going to get that set up so we can do an oval race. That'll be nice and simple for you guys because I know that was too intense, too technical. So we're just going to get the Indy going. Alright, servers up. What makes a good cup of tea? Some milk. And that's about it, really. Here we go. Look at this, guys. Thanks, Dr. Montague. Oh, this is going to work perfect. Whoa! Thank you. Keep it up. That's what she said. Where's he going? That's not the racing line. Oh, hang on. I've realised I've only got it set to one lap. Let's do a test race. Yeah, the link's in the description on YouTube. They're all in hover mode, so they're flying off. Oh no. Okay. Quick start and then turn hover mode off. And then I'll restart the thing. Guys. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'll redo the server, guys. I did the wrong one. Let me do the server again with the correct version. Right, it's back up. I need a cup of tea. It's too much excitement, guys. Hello, Yoko. It's a machine of time. It's a beautiful thing. Oh dear. This is proper peak sim racing. Where's he going? I think you have to be on the ground, otherwise it... Oh no, yeah, you'd have to be on the ground. So it didn't keep your lap time. You probably could do like oval air racing in this. Oh, he's actually doing the lap, even though we're above the start-finish line. Why do we have the wheels flying, but not the car? wonder, let's see how far we can fly out of the track. There's hot air balloons over there. Let's see if we can fly. Can we fly over to the hot air balloons? Yeah, you can fly under it. You have to clip through it. I think we're doing 250 kilometers per hour here. Oh dear. It's like I'm flying over a foggy lake. Ah, right, I'm just gonna get a cup of tea, guys, and then we'll do a proper oval race. We're back in a second.
my place is dry. I wanna see, I wanna know what's on the other side, the other side. I wanna travel the world with you. What's on the other side, the other side. Wherever you are, I want you.
Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Ready to go racing? Hover mode off. Every time. Oh dear. Hover mode off. Hover mode off. Oh my goodness, every time, guys. Where's he going? Hover mode off! Oh, bloody hell, guys. Okay, hang on. Turn it off in here and then we'll skip. Is it off? Are we good? Oh dear. Here we go. What is going on with this camera? Here we go. Right. I'm going flying straight from the start. Full turbo, straight into flight. Easy win. Oh! No! Oh, we went through them, is right. Yes!
Okay, let's go.
Da, Oh, that looks amazing. DeLorean racing. Whoa! Hit the floor. I think when you go above a certain altitude, the car turns into wheels for some reason. This is peak sim racing. Oh! Oh! I'm trying to land it. Oh! Good landing. Where's he going? He didn't quite stick the land. Oh, I got a car overtaking us. Look at that! Oh, thanks for subscribing, Days of Blunder. Hot air balloons, watch out! Full turbo! Apparently we're doing 190. What is going on? Lost the track. Nailing it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're going airborne. Ah, we were in third. Look at that. That was a smooth landing. Where's he going? Well, we're getting a podium out of this, guys. Where's he gone? Oh! Ow! Ow! Shit! Ow! Okay. Fourth place. Right, we'll do a restart, guys. We'll do a restart. I think we should do 2 laps. Turn hover mode off, hover mode off, hover mode off. We should do 2 laps on the ground, and then we should do and then we could do the final lap. Should be flying, the ultimate skill test. Hover mode off. Hover mode off. Hope we're ready. Hover mode off, guys. Here we go. This isn't a mod, this is original content. Right, first 2 laps on the ground, and then the final lap is a flying lap. For the ultimate test of skill. Cheers, everyone. Well, I'm eating extra biscuits to keep my car on the ground. I think like remote control aeroplanes flying around around the racetracks would work well. Little mini remote control aeroplanes. Here we go, guys. Oh, my wheel's not centered. Here we go. First 2 laps on the ground. Oh my god, the understeer. Ow. This car's so hard to drive. Trash. Nobody knows what's going on, don't worry about it. Ah! Oh. Oh, someone's in the wall! Oh, he's lost it on the exit! Come on, guys, hold it together. How can you crash before the flying part? Okay, after this, next lap is flying. Ow. Ow. Oh no! Oh! I mean, guys, why are you making it so easy for me? I mean, this is just, we're gonna have to do a rematch here because this is just too easy. Just an absolute. I mean, I'm just natural at this car. I was born to DeLorean. Yeah, that's my wheel. It's giving me like pure RSI. Oops, we're over the grandstands here. The QR code takes you to my donation link to people that want to support us. Send us some tea bags. What happens? You feel sad. you feel money leaving your bank account. You feel like you've made a terrible mistake. Oh, look at this, guys. I think we got this in the bag. Just got to land it over the finish line. Here we go. Coming in for the landing. Oh. There it is. Hang on. Why is it not finished? Why is the lap not finished? What happened? Oh, it says that Thomas, what? It didn't record my finish. Oh, come on. Absolutely scammed. Absolute scam. How does Thomas get the win? I flew over the finish line. Why didn't it save it? Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's not as good as my flying, but apparently it didn't count. We're doing a landing mode, guys. Landing. Oh my god, landing. Okay, landing mode. Let's restart. Absolute crime that. Oh, I did not have landing mode on. Come on, guys, landing mode. Oh dear. I don't think it's silly. But get landing mode on, guys, and we're gonna restart the race. Oh no, why? Oh, you have to be on the ground. Oh dear. It's also the most realistic. Right, let's just get on the ground. There we go. Here we go. Right, we can fly right from the start this time, guys. Fly from the beginning. Let her rip. You ready, guys? Straight into the air for the start here. Beautiful stuff. You'd think a DeLorean race would have a lot more spectators. I mean, flying cars is pretty spectacular. All the crowds would be out. Maybe it's just too advanced for Americans to understand it. Right, here we go. Straight into the air, guys. Woo! I crashed straight into him. Ah, you guys suck at flying DeLoreans. Come on. How can you be so bad? Hang on, no cutting the track. Just because you're in the air doesn't mean you can drive the skirt. Oh, that's just, I mean, come on, he's not even airborne. Absolutely disgraceful. What catchment fence in here? It's yeah, it's still better than well, it's still better than iRacing. Oh, we're in second place here. Oh, look at these lines. Come on, we're in second place here. Oh, come on, final corner. Oh, come on. Go, 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 go. Come on. Final stretch. He's disappeared into tyres. Ah, no way. Second place. Oh, dear. It lands. Oh god, my hands are killing me. Whoa. Oh, that's good. That was good fun. I think that's a good mod, to be honest. Better than anything RSS have ever put out, let's be honest. Oh, what do we do now? How do you top that? Once you've DeLoreaned, he's gone. Right, that's enough of that. What's enough of this? Why are we going just straight up? Alright, G-Hammer, take care, man. Thanks for watching. We've already done that, T-Hammer. We've already done that. We've done that. Right, there we go. That was the DeLorean. Oh, I think I'm exhausted, guys. That was far too intense. I might just have a cup of tea and that's it. That's it now. It's a short stream. That was good fun testing those mods out. Might just play some Rocket League or something for a bit. Right. Who do we raid? It's racing. I'll send you to Red Dot Warrior. Another sensible streamer. Right, guys. What games other than... I don't know. I'm going to send you guys to Red Dot Warrior. Thanks for watching, everyone.
The pace car is out of control.
And thanks for following. I'll see you guys soon. Just a short stream today. A short stream. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you in Red Dot Warriors chat. Bye.